young ladies in waiting were naturally saddened by the death of their concubine, but having become accustomed to live in the palace, they often felt lonely and unsatisfied. Thinking of the kind emperor, they urged the young prince to return to the palace as soon as possible. However, the widow felt that if she, an unfortunate person, went up there with him, it would be grounds for public criticism, and she was not confident that she would be able to bear the pain of parting from the young prince. So in the end, it was not really practical for the young prince to enter the palace. When the lady in waiting returned to the palace, she felt sorry for the emperor, who had not yet entered his bedroom as it was still early in the evening. Pretending to be enjoying the autumn flowers in the courtyard, she had 4 or 5 extraordinary ladies in waiting by her side and was chatting with them. These days, the emperor is constantly reading Baiji's Song of Everlasting Regret, which is about the love between Emperor Swanzong and Yang Gufei, and a scroll with illustrations by Teishi and poems by Isaac Tsurayuki. He also reads other Japanese and Chinese literature, as well as works that express the sorrow of those who have been separated from their lovers. The emperor asked the lady in question about the state of affairs of the Dainagon family. The lady inquired about it in detail, hesitantly speaking out loud, and was deeply moved by it. The emperor read the widow's reply. What should I do about this loss? Even when I hear such words, the fool can only feel sad and sorrowful. The poem also contains poems of questionable value, such as From the shade that shielded the rough wind, the Kohagi bush clover is rising without a trace of heart. The emperor was lenient in his view because the poem was written with a restless heart due to grief. The emperor felt that the grief should be suppressed to a certain extent, but it seemed difficult for him to do so. Even the memory of the time when Kiritsubo no Koi first appeared rose to the surface of his mind, inviting the emperor to an even darker sadness. Even the fact that they were separated for a while at that time was painful for him, but the thought of being able to live alone like this made him feel like a liar. Recompense for the widow who went to great lengths to carry out the will of the deceased Dainagon is to place the Koi in a higher position in the inner palace. I have always wanted to do that, but everything has become a dream, he said, expressing his boundless sympathy for the widow. However, even if she is no longer with us, when the day comes when the young prince becomes the emperor, we can bestow the title of empress upon the deceased. I'm sure the lady would like to live until then. And so he said. The lady in waiting laid out the gifts in front of the emperor. The emperor had a fleeting thought. What if this was the jade-haired pin that's an illusionist from